Hey y'all, hello. This your girl Shema on Help Me Out. Shema Ladd, personal development and premarital life coach, where it gets real up in here. Okay. So today I want to talk to you guys about, I want to talk to the strong people. I want to talk to the strong people. If you're strong-minded and you know you're strong-minded, I'm talking to you. If you're strong-willed, not just strong-minded or strong-willed, but even if you one of those people that go hard at everything you do. You try to give your best at everything you do. You push yourself to the limits at everything you do, whether it's physically, spiritually, emotionally, whatever it is. I'm one of those people. Like, if you want to, and you know, you're one of those people that you may even have a high tolerance for pain. Like, you might even have a high pain tolerance level. Like, I'm one of those people. I'm talking to y'all, strong people, the super strong people, the super strong people. Okay. Learn to be, and this is something I had to do, and it's really a new word that, you know, white people jumped off a few years ago, but it's worked for me a little bit here. And learn to be kind to yourself. Because when you're one of those people that go, push like me, sometimes you could be hard on yourself. You could be overly critical of yourself. And you could think sometimes that you didn't do it good enough. You didn't work at it hard enough. You missed something. You know, and even if you did miss something and make a mistake, learn to forgive yourself. Be kind to yourself. Say it's okay. It's okay, because I know I push myself. I know I can go hard sometimes. And then for those who, and then again, for strong people like us, sometimes that walk can be lonely, a lonely walk. So the other thing I want to say, not just to the strong people, but for even the other people, types of people that are trying to support super strong people. Because sometimes even as a super strong person, you know, and as a leader, it's even more rare that you have somebody that you can talk to about things. That's even more rare. Like I said, the higher you go, the lonelier it gets, the more people drop off. And so when it comes to talking to someone, I mean, yeah, you could talk to a mentor or a coach, but I mean, like on a friendship level, on a, you know, cool level, it gets to the point where, you know, you don't really have anybody to talk to like that. So when you do have other people around you, just know the people that are supporting super strong people, if you're one of those people and you're a great supporter, because I have had people through my life who were excellent supporters. They weren't really as active or energetic or driven as I was, but when it comes to them holding other things down so that I can do the things that I do and make things happen, they were wonderful at it, you know. But when you're dealing with a super strong person, please listen to what I'm saying, because I've had this happen to me and it don't feel good. When a super strong person is going through something, and they're really going through things, first of all, they're not super quick to want to tell anybody. Let's start there. They're not super quick to want to tell anybody. Okay? And if they do talk to you and tell you, the last thing you want to say to them is try harder. The last thing you want to say to them is go a little longer. You can take it longer. Because if they're even saying something to you in the first place, that means there's something else is going on with them. That they may be hurt about something. They may be bothered about something, because they've already pushed themselves to the limit. More so than other people, because you got to remember, leaders and strong-willed people and go-getters, hustlers, grinders, we take the hits. We take our hits and keep on pushing, and we push hard. That's how we get to be bosses. That's how we get to be business owners. That's how we get to be mentors and teachers and whatever. That's how you get to the top, is by pushing and going hard. So if a person that has pushed and gone hard all these years and decades or whatever has experienced some hurt or experienced something or experienced whatever they went through, the last thing you want to say to them is, oh, you tripping, or go harder. It ain't that bad. It ain't that hard. You can take the pain. You got this. You can just, oh, you just ain't. No. That's the last thing to say to that person. Because that person has outpushed himself way past anything you can imagine. Because if you were able to push the way they pushed, you would be where they were, higher. So like, and I've had that happen to me, because I know I'm highly, I specialize in mental health and psych. So when it comes, and I've been like that since I was a child. I just didn't know that's what I was doing, studying human behavior. I've been there all my life. And the only reason I didn't go to school and get a degree as a psychologist, that's the only thing I wanted, was in high school, junior high school. I was so into the mind and then so into human behavior that I decided I was going to say, I took some psychology courses and I loved it. When I tell you I thrived in it, and that was in high school, I thrived in it. I loved it. It made me click. You hear me? But when they said it's going to take 8 years to get a degree, that's when I dropped the ball. I said, oh, no, I ain't doing that. No, you ain't getting 8 years of my life. I ain't doing that. I didn't want it bad enough. And I didn't have the support within my family structure to really push me and support me and go in that direction and encouraging me. I didn't have it. So I didn't go. But that, just because I didn't go to college for it, doesn't mean that that's not who I was. And so all these years later, I'm still doing the same thing. Still mental health and psych. Still coaching. Still looking at people's minds and behaviors. I just had a meeting with Travis County Casa of Travis County today. And so over, children, read my book, get my book, What Future Me Told Past Me. Look at some of the previous videos and you'll see what I'm doing, what I'm all about. But, I didn't have that support, but here I am. It never left me. It never left me. And that's why I can read people like that too. It's not all spiritual. A lot of it is the Holy Spirit. And me being able to walk in the Spirit, but a lot of it is because I've been studying human behavior since I was a child, trying to figure it out and looking and connecting the dots. My mind is wired that way. And so I circle right back around. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but I am a licensed nurse that specializes in mental health and psychology. So it is what it is. So when a person like me has already dissected and figured out and saw through everything, and when you're dealing with a person with that kind of mind, the last thing you want to say is you didn't look hard enough, or you didn't try hard enough, or you can take that. And my pain tolerance is high. I got some stories. My pain tolerance is high. So I'm not and then not just me, but there's other strong people. That's the last thing you want to say, because we strive to outpush ourselves past the competition. That don't work with us. So the best thing you could do is show compassion. See, the opposite, that now with other people or mediocre people, that's when you would go hard and say you ain't trying. You would push them because they got about 5 more miles you can get out of them before they really break. But for a person that's already pushed themselves to the breaking point, that's where you need to show compassion. And you need to show love. and understand that hard people, strong people have feelings too. We have feelings too. And we don't trust a lot of people. We don't like a lot of people around us because people will flip on you in a heartbeat. They will flip on you in a heartbeat depending on who the underdog, who the top dog, what they think they can get out of it. Isn't any entertainment in it? They'll flip on you in a minute. And plus people, they get jealous. They start betraying you. They get envious. They start trying to steal from you, scheme on you. Then, you know what I'm saying, you let them go. So it's real thin. It gets thin. And if the few that is left around, if you one of the few that's left around, learn to show them compassion. And it ain't showing compassion because they weak, because they nothing close to weak. They stronger than you. Or you're stronger than the people around you, or the mediocrity that's around you. Greatness surrounded by mediocrity. And I'm not trying to downplay anybody or any of that, because everybody has a place in this world on what they do. And some people know they mediocre and they already know they not finna push themselves to be nothing greater. They know that and they accept that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to single anybody out, but understand, everybody know where they fall in the scheme of things on this earth. But yeah, for those of us, that's strong, that's hard, learn to be kind to yourself. Learn to be gentle with yourself. Learn to love on yourself. Because it'll be fewer and fewer. It'll be a whole lot of family, a whole lot of people saying they love you, they love you, they love you. But ain't nobody rooting for you. Ain't nobody supporting you. Ain't nobody cheering for you. Maybe one or two. Maybe three. Can't trust friends. Can't trust this, that, because somebody always want to see you fall, slander your name, defame your name, do the things that they do. So learn to be kind to yourself. Learn to love on yourself, and learn to show compassion to those who are super, super, super strong, because there's not a lot of people around them like that, which means there may not be a lot of physical contact or love in a healthy way. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something I want to say to y'all about strong people, two strong people that's around strong people, grinders, hustlers, ballers, shot callers, all of that jazz. So this your girl Shema, and I'll check y'all out next time.